gameplay is somewhat else. We will change our... Oh wow, the music is nice. Okay. Let's play a new game. Okay. Lore. Every shepherd knows the song. It billows up the river. Worth lives in the sliver of land. Okay. Strength measures your natural bodily prowess alongside a testosterone-fueled mindset. As a man, it only proper for you to hone your figure and its capabilities. But why? The search for meaning is vital as the struggle towards competency. Luckily, you already know your cause. Protect the innocent to lead the weak. Bro, I can't do that. Okay, I if I am playing as myself, so I do not have strength. I will have no dexterity. Okay, and I will have some wisdom, some charisma, and a bit of intelligence. Okay, so cleric's unique take on strength. Okay, uses. Okay, natural reactivity, bro. I am on a bed, so I can't react. I'm playing as myself, obviously. Okay, I don't want to role play as something else. Constitution, stamina, both mental and physical. Okay, if it's mental, I will have stamina. Okay. Okay. Intelligence measures the ability to recall, restore, process information. Simple, pure, unadulterated ego. Okay. Enlightened, ignorant masses. Okay. Let's do this. And we will decrease. We can't decrease it. Okay. We can't decrease anything. Okay, we took intelligence. 8 is enough. And what's about strength? Strength is sorry, wisdom. Wisdom measures awareness to institution ability to understand the world. I think I have a bit of wisdom. And I have a bit of charisma. Let's say 12. And this week also a bit higher. And we will do intelligence and constitution, wisdom, and that's enough. Okay, let's see. What's this? Punching bag. No. You are the farmer's son who grew up in the city. Of course, you are the outcast. It took time, but eventually you figured it out. Okay. Troll killer. No. Kiosk kid. Your mom was around a lot, so keep you out of trouble. She forced you to. It forces you to get post-school job, but you despise the smell of newspaper. No, doesn't. Lore enthusiast. Yeah, I like lore. Crowd pleaser. Yeah, because I am a streamer. Let's do crowd pleaser, okay? A little weirdo. A boy who would say anything for the attention. This is completely me, man. The little weirdo. This is completely me. Okay. Proficiencies, fuck it. I don't have strength, I don't have dexterity. I have constitution, I have intelligence, wisdom, and charisma. Somewhat. Um, I'm thinking. Okay, let's go. Finish. 5 days until the first ever election. Of what? Election of what? An explosion erupts at the heart of the city. No one wants to deal with it, so they send you. Okay. The weakest cleric in Norvik, yet also the esoteric genius, the perfect man for the job. Okay, complete your quest in any order. Okay, don't be afraid to make interesting choices and remember to make them all bow down before you. The campaign will take you from level 1 to level 6. We will play about 5 to 8. What? It's a journey to put together hope to go to increase only 6 strength. Just avoid going solo in dungeons. Okay, speak with dead. Third level necromancy. One action, range 10 feet, component burning incense. Duration. Okay, okay. So there are dungeons in this game, and I can't go into them. All right. I don't go in dungeons in real life as well. Should I click this? Truth and nothing else. A voice declares. Continue. What's your name? Bedbound. Success. Ragne? Ragne? Your name is Ragne? Okay. How do I pronounce this? Ran? Is it Ragna or Ran? Let's say Ran, okay? And in your statement of citizenry, Ran Hemlin. Okay. Ran. Doesn't sound right. Yeah. Ran Hemlin. Factually correct. Okay. Your answer. Another question from the darkness. What is your occupation? Success, as if it matters. Yes, as if it matters. Continue. Charisma. Success. What is this? An interrogation? Uh, what's an occupation in this context? Yep. Work. Getting paid for labor. Okay. Didn't you have a job? Something really important? Dexterity failure. Okay. Success. Your class. Constitution. Okay. Constitution. Even DC 6 I got success. Tell your voice about your class. I have a very important job to do. Way too important. You will never make it out alive. What? It takes a while before the next question is posed. What's your current goal? We need to find out who blew up the tea shop. Okay. And most importantly, for what nefarious purpose? It could have been a gas explosion, right? Doesn't have to be nefarious. With your gift, you can easily take control one day. Okay. The goblin chieftain, she needs you. A tea shop exploded? Unfortunately, yes. Okay. That's not good. I like tea shops. They are lovely, yes. You must ruminate further on tea shops at a later date. Okay. There is a question to be answered. Your goal is uh, to rule the world. It's only right. Continue. No reply, no feedback. Then your voice asks, "What is your political affiliation?" Oh my god. Oh my god. This is very interesting. The question strikes your entire consciousness, sending in spinning. Okay. If you care for your fellow, vote for the Asgalist. Okay. So this is the communism. Okay. It is a duty of the powerful to lead. That is you, no one else. Don't be so self-absorbed. You are the social creature defined by what you give. Uh, Never helped me out in the real life though, so I'm not really sure about it. Um, the freestylers maybe. Okay, it's a failure. So then again, you are no revolutionary. Things just moved way too fast these days. Elections are exhausting. Okay, yeah. Yeah, because I can't be moving around a lot, so it hides in the back of your skull a fact that you are bound to be a nationalist. I don't have strength for that, and it frightens you, the pressure. Uh, I don't. I should be in charge as a god king wizard lord. Once we based your worth on knowledge and ability, it shall come again. The voice is fading. This is the end, the final question. How, I died? How did you die? Um, Same way you lived, unable to step out of the uniform, not for 1 second. Uh, I died when he died. I fell into divinity. She took me whole. Okay, let's choose that. Damn. Game by Christopher Bodegard. Ooh, damn. I look nice. Published by Raw Fury. Ooh. Wow, the music is nice. My watch! My golden watch! No! I am broke. Yeah. What a start. Why did my watch fall alone? Okay. Esoteric Ebb. Or EBB. I don't know how to tell ya. Is it Esoteric Ebb or Esoteric EBB? Is that a dog? Okay. So many tomatoes, I think, or apples. Is it apples or tomatoes? Looks like apple. Okay. Am I alive? Day one. Okay. You continue. A fresh start. Get up. Success, your heartbeat is loud and screaming. Continue. Your body aches. It's stiff as if you have slept for days. Yeah, I fell into the water, guys. Ready for the quest to continue? Look around you. A circular stone chamber, a storage of apples and cups. Wow. Who stores apples and corpses together? I have to. I have never heard of this. Uh, those piles of apple. Is this Tolsad? What's Tolsad? Tolsad is a sprawling island fortress and one of the five districts of the city. It sits in the middle of River Torna, home of Joar's Pillar, a sprawling tunnel network, and the water lane, the greatest trade hub in Ascani. You are the you are on Tolsad right now. Okay. And what's water lane? Water lane, the largest trade port in Norway, located in the massive tunnel piercing in the center of Tolsad. It is so-called marvel of the dwarven engineering. So there are dwarves in this game as well, and it is the reason so many people commute to Tolsad over many bridges, considered as one of the greatest crafted wonder of the world. Okay, and what's Norvik? Oh my god, I can go in and Norvik, the central city of Ascani, the last bastion of humanity. It is founded on the end of Reconquest in 2068 AE. What's AE, by the way? Exactly 70 years ago. Okay, not too long ago. As- Ascan, one of the eight bands along the coast. It is called mountainous realm. It is the home, also referred to as Ascani interchangeably. Okay. Oh my god. The coast, also known as Jaws Realm, is a strip of land divided into eight bands. The further inland you go, the closer you get to the infinite waste. It is theorized that to the ring for the half speed due to the bend of the horizon. Okay, so they are not yet sure is the planet round or not, and they are still in the they think that it's flat earth. They are flat earthers right now. The infinite waste, starting at approximately thousands or so miles from the coast, depending on various factors. This land is inhospitable, unexplorable, and quite frankly cursed. So it's like the old European lore where when they hadn't explored Americas or the Asias, they thought everything beyond the horizon was cursed and they will fall off the edge if they went there. Okay, check your stuff. What stuff? My watch. Your hand darts around your pouch and uniform. Panic, sweat. Oh my god. Success, no spell book, no mace. Face it, you have been robbed. Your legs shake, tears begin to form. Damn, I am crying because I was robbed. Damn. Deep breaths, your belongings are surely here somewhere. So I am playing as a nerd, right? Okay. Wait, what is about this quest? One hit points. Okay. Oh, yes, a quest. Uh Urth be blessed. Oh, who's Urth now? Your god. Okay. Do I remember everything? Yes, everything is off, but your memory is intact. Continue. Your quest has given remember the tea shop. Okay, who gave me the quest, by the way? Yep, the tea shop that blew up. It's a tough one. Might take days. Uh, a quest? I like those. They are dangerous. You might not make it. Okay, I know I don't have strength. Uh, just a job. Oh, so I have done this before. Uh, I gained 5 experience. Nice. You haven't really. Okay, so this is my first job. Your previous experience lies more in basic Udgard militia service, as well as few years at the towers. Like I was the watch guard or something. Clerics of Norvik, also known as Orca. A servant of God, devoted and spiritually related, typically a divine spellcaster. Okay. Another three pillars of magic. It is represented by sacred, the faith of all folks, their soul, and is granted by gods who once walked among us. Okay, so I am a religious wizard. Okay, I understand. Now I understand what's a cleric. Um, rogue sorcery, rogue sorcery has not been the main subject, but yes, you have read a lot about these types of fiery events. Uh, hey, are not they are not common these days. However, this instance does not appear overly complex. Wait, how much time do I have? Until the election? Uh, and it was like in 5 days or something. Yep. See, I have a memory. 5 days. Okay, time only advantage when you take a new choice in dialogues. Oh, what? So each time I do a dialogue, my time advances. So it's clear I need to figure out who blew up some random tea shop, more or less. Okay, but you have got like 5 days to do it, so no stress. Uh, there is also bullshit politics involved here. You will love it. Yeah, that's what I'm here for. Bullshit politics. There's that feeling again. Continue. The feeling you are about to enter a path from which there is no way back. Um, no way back. That doesn't sound good. Too good. Good or bad, you don't know until you have reached the end. Okay. Uh, fate will guide me to. Oh my God! You feel dizzy. The weight of Udgard uniform, a full dull pain takes hold. Man, I lost HP just by thinking about it. Your body aches, its contents rotting. Wow. I must consume an apple now. If your stats are high or low enough, chimes will appear in your mind. They will suggest inform and offer unique path. Trust them at your own risk. Um, as you do, your fingers touch upon cold steel. It's covering your entire head. Okay, that's my helmet. Colloquially known as helmet. Uh, can I take it off? No. What the? Okay. So my face is never revealed. I wouldn't do that. So I had to have strength and dexterity at 20 to do that. Okay. And constitution as well. Like ripping off your own face. No, oh my God, everything has to be on 20. Not yet. Okay. Can't wait until you do. Okay, charisma is okay. 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 Thank you. Leave. So this is the apple. Uh, Rifle. Behold. Okay. Rifle this. Garden apple. Okay. Consume. Only one hit points. Okay. What's this? This isn't yours. Trifle. No, I won't take that. There was one more thing here, right? Okay, what's this? It's a corpse under a blanket. Okay. Engage. You stare at a blue rag. It's draped over an outline of someone. Okay. Male, over 40. So it takes me 15 intelligence to determine that is a male corpse. Wow. So in my real life, I have more than 15 intelligence, right? Because I can identify male and female. Sir, you can't sleep down there. I see. It must be normal to take naps down here. Let him sleep. He must have had a rough day. Check and he's not sleeping. He's dead, bro. Underneath you find a cold corpse of a human. I can what's a human? Human, tall and beautiful like yourself, known as pest of the coast by those who are less inclined to reproduce like rabbits. Pest of the coast. Oh, great. That was funny. Thinning blonde hair, unkempt facial hair, mid-40s factory worker, Askani blood. Okay. So we are already racist. Fine. His complexion shows nearly no decay. He most likely under the effect of preserving spell. Okay. Yeah, this guy looks fresh. Like he could just sit up and talk to you. Okay. I understand DC, difficulty class or a dice choice is determined by how challenging that role will be for you. That is basic D&D, right? Okay. If you select a dice choice, then roll a 20-sided die. If you get the same as high as the DC, then you succeed on that roll. So I have intelligence, and I have D20 plus 2. So whatever it will roll, it will be a plus 2, right? Okay, 11. So we got a success. There is something strange up here. There is no regular gentle repose. What's the... No. A second level necromancy spell. Keeps a corpse from decaying. Okay. Look closely but do not move the corpse. Lean in and look closer. Harsh scars cover the skin. Okay. Signs of being either a hard worker or a careless worker later his skin. Is there a difference? Like if you work hard, then you get careless because you are stressed out, and if you're a careless worker, you have to work hard because you do so many mistakes that you have to do it again. So you have to become a hard worker. So I don't think there's a difference between hard worker and careless worker. Cause of death appears to be not directly visible. Okay. No blunt trauma either. Considering his age and the shape of his body, the most likely died of common disease or internal failure. That's pretty broad and vague. Unless you're willing to start cutting, that's all you get. Okay, except what? There's also a marking on right leg, a circle with a cross inside it. Okay. You recall this is the marking of PR, potential revivification. Alright, this guy can be revived. Seems so. He most likely died during the care and was granted immediate gentle repose. Okay. However, he clearly did not have a RF, a revive fund. Or did he have family members with enough ready cash? Okay, what's RF? Revive fund. Revive fund type of life insurance. Monthly payments are made into an account that can. Okay. Oh my god. So they have a life insurance where they can be revived. I understand that in a D&D universe, this would make a lot of sense. Is to pay for resurrection of a fallen holder given they are under the age of 75. Okay, so if they are under 75, they can be revived. Okay. After 75, you can go fuck yourself. I see. Or perhaps he was just an unlikable fellow. Who knows? Fair enough. So should I recast? Should I cast Revivify on this guy? Potentially, yes. All the question is more akin. Why should you? A third spell slot is a valuable resource. Why waste it on some blue collar corpse? That's terrible. If you can, always save a life or bring it back. It's always the right choice. Of course, it isn't. Ignoring the fact that you cannot simply spend your power on any old fool. There's also a million outcomes to a resurrection that could lead to a negative outcome in this world. Resurrection activating dead person back to life. There are many spells that can do this, from a weak revivify to legendary true resurrection. Okay. Necromancy spell, if used within 60 seconds of death and the body isn't too ruined, the target is brought back to life. Okay, got it. Despite your good intentions, good intention build a better world. But I know that the path to hell is paved with good intentions. That's the thing they say, right? Perhaps your foolish alignment system, but not in reality. He's also true. Alignment, an esoteric effect which bands each creature on the coast of the 9 levels on the two axes, lawful or chaotic, and good or to evil. It is debated exactly who or what determines the parameters within this effect. Spell will detect alignment are like it capable of parsing this effect. Okay, that will be a very powerful spell, I think. Esoteric, the magic of Jor and his strings. The coast is infused with it. The name of the realm, also the name of the legendary wizard who created it. He died during the closing of the end of the Gate era. Okay. A book learned arcane spellcaster typically plays jaw strings by memorizing and executing certain rituals and chant. Okay. Is it okay to loot him, right? Yeah. Okay. As long as he doesn't wake up or anything. Bro, he's dead, right? If you can suffer the loss of moral integrity. Not like a guy will complain, but don't go around talking about it too loud, okay? Grave robbing is frowned upon by some, even in these enlightened times. Either way, you will not get in any trouble. No one will know. Who was this guy? His hands are calloused. Oh, callous. Oh, sorry, not calloused. Calloused. Means he has like he was a hardworking guy, right? That hard calluses that form. That's what's calloused. He built like a sarcophagus. Okay. This is a dead working man. The type to spend his whole life toiling away for nothing. Why is he here? This is a morgue, a lich house, clearly. A mortuary. holding space for dead bodies during times of undeath. They are known to be heavily guarded. Okay. Corpses are kept on cooling in the places like this. But why store apples here as well? Like, is it a cold storage for dead bodies and for food? Okay. Trifle. I can get I can get from apple, and with that I don't have morals. Okay, I can just. Oh my god, I have just 3 HP. And what's in here? Behold, a vase of leaves smells lovely. Trifle, essence, incense, or whatever. Okay, okay. So, is there a way to just only you need to mouse around? Okay. Behold, a divine shrine covered in apples. Okay. Engage. There's a guy over here as well. The runes feel your senses as you approach. Okay. The color is faded. The monument is hollow, void of all life and divinity. And worse, it's covered in rotten apples. A sacred shrine left in this state. This is the insult. Indeed. Yet you very much aware that this is not the worst you will see. You will have to fight hard to keep Uth's team afloat. The city is lost, but is not yet lost. The city is lost, but it is not yet lost. Remove the apples. It does not take long for you to move away the nasty apples away from the front of the shrine. Okay. A small improvement but big in the heart. These old things are still around, huh? Success, the remnant of blindness and decay. Okay. Are these rare? No, you will find shrines like this all over Norway. Can I pray here? To what exactly? There are many gods listening to your prayers always. Just remember that they might not respond so clearly. So I can pray to some random god. So it's a waste of time. Yes, a waste, nothing else. You can pray as you wish. There is an internal element to it that is underappreciated. Okay, kneel and move on. The shrine towers over you. You feel small, obviously. To cast spell, you must first prepare them as shrines. Prepared spells can be cast when the cleric has a reason to do so, either in or out of dialogue. Each cast expends one spell slot at the corresponding level. Okay. What other gods are here? Many. You know a few. Urth, the father of Norvik. Okay. I got 5 experience. That's nice. Ilim the Bender. Ilim was elven goddess, a builder of army, a cult, and a way of life in Oxani. Is an ancient elven empire known as now a shell of their former self, once ruled by Ilmendander, a working god who signed a treaty with Urth. Their great woodsland stands at the border between Ascan and Reeds. Okay, what's Reeds then? Reeds is one of the 8 bands along. Okay, I see. Large portion is still cursed. Okay. Undead cities. A band of esoteric. Wide. Okay, I see. A real lady, this Mender. You heard of the stories. Beautiful, terrifying. All the elf stereotypes rolled into one. They say a look from her could turn a man's heart until his dying breath. Okay. So she was a beautiful elf. Though, though most men have stories like that, so it's probably more of a woman thing than an elf goddess thing. Okay, so what's elf? Scary primal overlords of the forest. Very Nordic, but they are coated in their hidden roots, all Varascan primal. One of the three pillars of magic. Okay, so one in natural, wild, savage, and elemental forces of joy. So primal is one, divine is one. They cannot be controlled, only bargained with. She would not respond even if you had something to tell her. Okay. She's mostly known around this part as the crazy witch that broke in and charmed 100 warriors back in the day. Okay. Damn. I have to beat her if it's possible. It's a classic tale, but Urth had a nice chat with her and everything was fine. Urth and Elim stayed away from each other's business, officially at least. Oh, officially. She died a couple. Oh, she died. Damn. She died a couple of decades before Urth did. Nowadays, the elves are a bit more expansionistic. Okay. Asgal Ashmask. Asgal, a Dwarven god, exiles and egalitarianism. Okay, so these words like this is egalitarianism is like somebody uh, who goes and conquers their lands. I think that's what it means. A dwarf of low caste born deep in the Lakemoor. Then he attained divinity at in. Okay, he crushed the kingdoms and from Asgal Folklum Forge, one on this death of. Okay, a civil war broke out, resulting in exiling all his followers to the surface, but this influence has left all around the undercoast and above, as his exiled dwarf spread Asgalism to all corners of Jor. Okay, reversed cavern sea. Okay, down enough to use under gravity flip, and then you can make climb on to the undercoast. The powerful esoteric effect keeping a perfect gravity balance the coast and undercoast. Oh, it's something like this, and you can go on both sides. Okay, it's like old what you call what is that arcade levels in games where you can do in Mario as well. There was a level like you can go upside down and you can move, and the game just flips his gravity. Also used as a name for specific layer in which the gravity flip occurs, which is around the 3 to 5 miles beneath the sea level on both sides. Okay. Okay, enough reading. I need to. Yeah, this is what I was like. If this had voice acting, it would have been nice. I wouldn't have to read so much. But as far as the story is going, I'm having fun. I hope you guys do too. Hmm. Okay. His followers do not pray to him, for he even sees as a god by the most. Okay. Talking the gambler. A trickster, the type of god only famous for his ridiculous ploys. This is the my kind of god, I think. Is often seen as a silly goblin myth. Trickster gods also related by tribes of Aksani during Divine Era, the most famous of for cutting off his right hand to fulfill a prophecy. Wow. 79 years. Named for the birth of many walking gods ago, ended 538 years ago. Okay. Okay. The first god were born out of mortal folk and power began to entirely fall into the fragile hands. Era. The modern scholars divide history on your 5 eras. They are canonically important events as started points of the this is a common consensus. Not everyone agrees, and so the post-war era even began, let alone should be called current era. Okay, has lasted 27 years. The name was chosen in the reads. The name is subject to change. Okay. In truth, there are few goblins who still worship him and the conquest. Short and green, got claws and fangs. Little monsters. They have got 3 tribes in Norway and are considered somewhat civilized. Yeah, goblins and civilization. Yeah, right. A monster, short for monstrosity. Okay. Defined as a non-sentient creature born out of magical means, often by combing various natural beasts, or from curses or esoteric events. Okay. Praying to Tokig would if you for some reason would get response or result in exact opposite of whatever you wanted. uh, these are not actually gods. They? No, not god. Technically, it is complicated. They are common divine avatars known as. Okay, so they are like messengers of God. Like Jesus was not God; he was the messenger of God. Okay. Long ago, the true outsider gods invaded Jor realm. When the gate shuts, their divine presence awakened the walking gods on the coast. Okay, so I can become this, right? The 27 years ago, that was the start of this after war era, whatever it is. This. Okay. Ridiculous. I'm done. Okay. What other gods are there? Okay. Wait, can't I heal here though through not precisely. The gods do not actually grant divine intervention for minor injuries. Do you think they care? If you are wanting, you have to do it yourself. This power channel through the earth, yes. Come on, this is really challenge. The guy is dead, faded, gone. You're most likely to simply handing some esoteric leftovers merged on streaks. Attempt a prayer of healing. Okay, let's do it. Ooh. Ooh. You focus your mind on Ud's symbol, his red eye. Continue. And you remember the words. Chant, watch upon me, Ud, the shepherd of folks. You're filled with the spirit of nostalgia and power. Let me pick up the burden, lend me your strength. Okay, I am fully healed. So, though I didn't take constitution and everything, I prayer of healing. So I memorized the player of healing. Nice. Continue. Okay. Prepare spells. Okay. All right. So I can't do any of this, right? Eh? What is this? Nothing works here. Zero paired fails. And I can't get out of this also. What? Oh, a spray. Uh, Contemplate the tea shop. Tea shop is in the middle of the day. Now mining is reported. The goal of this is to enter the tea shop, investigate properly, contemplate the election. Vote won't Your vote won't matter. Your vote will be the most important of all. Always finish your prayer. Okay. What's this? Great mountain of apples. Okay. Pile of apples. Can you engage with this? Walk away. If you know what's good for you. Apples are good for you. These apples are not in pristine condition. Whose apples are this? This only apple farm in Norway would be a goblin garden. These apples are property of HPWT. Citadel sitting is now a goblin sanctuary and greenhouse. Should these be stored alongside corpses? Exactly. This is my first question. Why are apples stored with corpses? No, it's a health hazard, right? Of course, it's nasty. Could I eat my way through this pile of apples? You should certainly try. It's not really a question of could. It's a question: do you have the time? As well as will your stomach survive the ordeal? Constitution, no. You're not capable of carrying such a tremendous burden. It would lead to death. Please don't. You're not the apple boy anymore. No, no, I'm not gonna eat them. Remove the bad apples. Your hands wipe over the surface of the apples, carefully plucking away and okay. Bro, I have all the HP. This is the limit. As you chow down the apples, you feel your jaw ache, your hand shake. Apple overdose, dangerous stuff. No such thing. Come on, continue. You feel refreshed for a moment at least. The pile of apple towers over you, you are barely made a dent. Yes, eat the apple, apple boy. Feel sick. As you feel sick, you see something sticking out of the pile of apples. A piece of paper? No. Is it a spell scroll? It's a dancing light, a versatile cantrip that can be used to light up your surroundings at will. You quickly move this code. Okay, that was nice. Some people at the towers use it to fear innate power to master magic like that, which is understandable. It's pretty terrifying. Cantrips are spell that can be cast at will outside dialogue. They do not consume any spell slots. Nice. You can access your cantrips in the bottom right. Very cool. Check out the cantrip. So, spell book. I have one cantrip. Okay. So this is the light. Okay. Divine scripture. What does it? Where does it belong? Rifle. Shield of faith. Nice. What does that do, by the way? Shield of faith. Bonus action. Up to one shimmering light field appears around you, protecting you from damage for the duration of any loss. Hit points reduced by one. Okay, can I prepare this? Shield of faith. Okay. All right. And what's this? A very important piece of paper. Okay. Rifle. 14 card minus 1 intelligence. Lol. So if I put it over here, examine, pick up a thick piece of paper with a shaking hand. The card is slightly torn and has clearly been dredged at some point. Top it says roast coat in big bold lettering. It means voting card in fancy Askani Dwarven. Okay. Alright, there is an election. It's nice to not think about it for once. Success useless. You have never had one of these before. Neat. Very neat. Finally, your voice will be heard. Along the way, every other idiot in Norfolk. Okay. How does this thing work? After you pick it up, the district office, you will need to check of box on the top 5 of the 5 parties, then deliver it to election day to a polling place. Although in your case you don't need to write the name of the party you want to corner in the corner along with the signature, since you have filled out every box like an idiot. This is your vote. You should indeed take care of it. Nationalist Party. Okay. Each unique role is bureaucracy. Sometimes titles switch between districts, but generally the housing district place holds the law lords. An official unofficial nickname for the current rulers of Norway, named the Palace District, in which most central authority resides. I have yet to leave the room, and they're talking about the whole world. Revolutionary Party. So these are the communist, right? The work. Oh, this is the communist. Esgalist. These are the socialists. These are the socialists. These are the fascists or nationalist, whatever you want to say. And this is the socialist. And this is a communist. Okay. Okay. Rural Party. Agrarian. Okay. Party of Magic. Sounds like a hoot. And finally, the last box doesn't say anything. This is where you can input whatever you want or just leave it empty for null vote. Okay. The box next to each party is filled in with smudge checked mark, including the last empty one. Smart move. No one can get mad if you vote for every party. Are these all the parties? No. There are about dozen other large parties in Norway. Most have subsumed over the last few years, such as the Civic League of Progressiveness, the Torch Union, the Order of Scales, the Hedonist Party, and the various guild parties. The are the ones who are not joined a larger party or fallen aside. Magocrats who ruled the pre. Okay, so they were the magicians. The old demeanor. Demeanor? Demeanor? Okay. Okay. Good to know, Leaf. So, in my inventory, can I just throw this? No? So, is it over here? Is it over here? Yes. Okay. Alright, so I don't have a book, I don't have anything, none of these. And I don't have an weapon as well. Only thing I have is this. Practically your face. Do not take it off. Okay. So this guy is picking apples. Okay, just won't move. Like, behold, the guy looks indecisive. Engage. Is that zombie? Why does he acknowledge your presence? Greetings, citizen. Glancing under his hood, you catch a blank expression spread upon a dried face. What is your name, sir? Does not even turn and look at you. Identify yourself, citizen. His glassy dark eyes just stare forward to nothing. This is a reanimated corpse. Probably a walk zombie, although it's been illegal to employ undead since the Bone Purge of 11. Okay. A city-wide effort to stop necromancers from outcompeting mortal staff factories. Okay, so in this world, these are the robots that are taking our jobs, right? Sir, are you member of the undead? He does not respond. Not even a groan. How disappointing. Exactly, bro. Not even a groan. What is he doing? The zombies attempted to clear a path through the apple pile contained. I found this voting card over there. Is it yours? Okay, you grip the voting card firmly in your gloved hands. It's indeed yours. Keep it safe. Everything surrounding the so-called democratic process is madness. Everyone should just vote for me to be their god wizard king. That way I can solve all the problems through magical dictatorships. Yes. It is naive thought, but all honestly, there is no other good way forward. You have become you have become an arcanist. Gain 10 XP for choosing the political stance two times. You are genius. Will enlighten the masses. It simply must be. The zombie does not object to your campaign speech. In fact, it does not react at all. Am I boring you? The zombie carefully places another apple on top of the pile. Okay. Should I defeat this zombie? It would be pretty scary. You should probably speak with the owner first. Okay. Guy is not harming anyone, honestly. He's probably a more productive member of society than you. Why is this so true? Oh my god. A zombie is more productive than me? This is a personal attack, guys. This is a personal attack. No offense. What the fuck? No offense. Go away, leave. So I can't go through this guy. He's blocking the way. And I can see so many things up there, but I can't do anything about it. Election week and 300 pieces. Okay. So I can. There are so many ways to do it, and I am an arcanist. I thought I would be an anarchist, not arcanist. Anyways. I don't want to take that because that does not give enough benefits to me. And at last, at last, at last, I moved from first Viskin's layer upper to team. What the fuck? Mushrooms probably edible trifle. Okay. And these more dead bodies. Whoa, whoa, whoa. It will take me forever to finish this. Wow. Okay, I am interested. Let's go. What's in this? Empty pot, engage. Look inside. You find the pot is empty. Most contain strange herbs or ashes. This one does not. The pot will recently emptied. You can still see remnants of dust at the bottom. This is fear. You must grow sturdier. You hedonistic fool. Pray the stomach dies and lets the mind work without the poisonous influence. Let the pot alone. Okay. I am scared of a empty pot. Wow. What a day to be alive. Your fate one day. Your fate one day. Driver. Funny man. This guy's writing is okay. There's something here. Do not consume this sludgy liquids. Okay. I didn't know it was an option anyways. And what's here? The stools designed to slide along the iron beams. Interesting. Okay, what's here? Okay, I took this. Anything here? Oh, books. No, too much reading. Engage. So many books, basic manuals, arcanic historic novels, Some of them stand out to you as classics. It could be useful to refresh your mind. The book taunts you bookishly. The books taunt you bookishly. Let's read this one. Read Collected Chants of Norvik by Patriarch Pilli. It's a printed edition of Pilli's work, but still old. Probably came from the earliest Norwegian printers. On the first page, a short message is handful scribed on the corner. My belief lay in the collected humanity of Norwich. You may remember that from the collection with honor and grace. Pilly D. Is this the handwritten passage from the second Patriarch himself? Different from Lord Patriarch. Commander of city's forces stopped delivering oath. Okay. He's a withdrawn leader over 80 years of age and has put most power in the hands of magistrates. Feel faint. Are you even able to hold such an artifact? Fascinating to think the pale man held such treasures on himself. Read the foreword. Dream of unity under earth. The book begins a lengthy essay about the foundation of Norwegian culture values. It's really like a guide, if anything. The one way of Norwegian person, how their value comes from various tribes in the old country and how together they have formed something greater under earth. To give away old and embrace the new. It's not a completely bad move to unite folks to build commonality to lower inequality, although of course there are many direct ways the state at the time made sure that the old did not remain in the shadows. Violence and oppression at times. The text explains how new Norwegian culture will help the city grow and fight against the inequality and injustice through unity. Mainly by being generous and not hoarding the wealth, among other things. Finally, it does not touch upon the connection this serves as well as. Okay. It is not just blood, it is sweat and tears as well. Those folk who unite with us will not seen as others. No, they are Oof's folks. They are not Oof's guard. That's a long as forward. Yeah, it's like 5 pages. One man likes to ramble. It went with you to foreign shows, my lord, my guard. I pray you keep your arm, the beast, each shard of proof you devotion. Thus I give myself to you, folk. I give my life for a home at the river, the silver of land. To vanquish beasts who remove the evil, who layer the fires that burn. To build the life along the river. Every shepherd knows the song. It bellows up to the river. Uth lives in the silver of land. Okay, I gained 5 experience. Nice. It is your favorite. Close the book. Collected chance of. This is really a great book. It is. Place the bag. You do so, it fits nicely back into the slot. The book does not deserve your toxic presence? What? If you are stronger, more capable, then perhaps you should have carried that weight. What? You really want the book? One day it could be yours. This is very confusing. I am putting back the book. Let us forget this for now. Book stares at you from the shelves. Okay, Autobiography of Pax, Lord Furious. A classic. You kept kept this book on your bedside table for years during your scribing years. Okay. You take a look at the first page. In these pages, I should endeavor to recount the journey and mind and pursued relentless pursuit of Arcane. My name is Phileas Prax. It goes on to make grandiose statements on his personal abilities. One of the three pillars of magic. Okay, so Arcane, and there was Divine, and then there was Wild or something. George. Yeah. As always, my contradictory. He both praises his natural gift and mental abilities while stating himself worthy only through his hard work and merit. It's ridiculous. Yep. Know this. I write not for the masses, but for the few who possess the certain clarity of vision to see beyond the veil of mediocrity. To them, I offer my life as a lesson and a legacy, that they might learn from my triumphs and avoid the pitfalls that lie in wait for the unwary. You remember the first chapter dealing with this Hitti's youth growing up in the ruthless court of a rival house in Hagging Shags, one of the most powerful magocratic families in Old Demeanor. You know, for this potion and necromancy spawned. Okay, a term for demeanor used to refer the band before its named reads. Post-war capitulation agreement. Some say it's a sarcasm, some say it's with pride, some say it with fear. A near century spanning conflict. Wow. Like the 100-Year War between France and Britain. Scholar estimate it claimed more than half an entire human population. What the hell? It is said to have begun in 19 by inciting spark or sedition. It's World War One, and is generally agreed to have concluded with the fall of Thazem 57 years ago. Okay. Center of Hagindin coalition and captured a sense of nameless fourth apprentice from Joy. It was the most esoterically powerful state in the, history, and famous for its shadowy 1,000 feet long tentacles that could be seen in the skies for hundreds of miles away. It fell in the year is revealed now from the ground in the Dickens Laker. Okay, most powerful of Arcane states in the Great Era conflicts. Okay, how the struggles against relentless position and bullying, making himself out to be an underdog. Power is not born of blood, nor inherited by the fortune of birthright. It is cultivated in the crucible of mind, refined by the fires of discipline, and sharpened by the relentless pursuit of knowledge. That's true, actually. Let those who seek to rule first learn to kneel before the altar of wisdom, for it is there that true strength is forged. Okay, this is very strong, what you call, something like motivational. Yet he does not address his own privilege. It's only his merit, but he should also not have any of those fancy private studies or lecture. Stop complaining, the story is just getting good. Yep, a glorious design. Let those who learn lead through merit of ability and nothing else. I really dig this idea. Of course you do. You're a wizard after all. The world would have been better if I ruled it like Prax did. Yes, it would. You become even more of an arcanist again for choosing these political styles 3 times. Okay, the second half Parks begins to talk about this political career, intricacies of megocratic bureaucracy, how he learned to play the game well enough for himself to reach a dictatorship as the younger megocratic ruler ever, youngest megocratic ruler ever. Rest is mostly the coalition of mediation surrounding. So this is like main camp, okay? This is how you get motivated to become a dictator. Esoteric is the purest form, is the neither good or evil. Is it a tool of force wielded by those with intellect to do so? Yet let us not be so naive as to think that power also grants one the right to rule. The Arcanist must also be a statesman, for the whims of unchecked magic can lead when the wisest astray. Governed with an iron hand, but let the hand be guided by the principles of reason and justice. Thus shall the state prosper, and thus shall the legacy of megocracy endure. Ironic. I see not irony here, only truth. In the halls of power, the arcane shall be your shield and your sword. Yet remember this: Arcane's duty is not only to himself but to the state and its people. For in the endless pursuit of knowledge, one must not forget the price of ignorance. A vigilant mind in this guardian of civilization, and a vigilant state, the fortress of progress. Let not shadow fall upon our vigilance, for in the light of our knowledge lies the path to true dominion. Damn. Final part of the biography focuses on ever deeper and more rambling side of. Why would you open a book then? Shut the book. You shut it, and upon the title once, yeah, put the book back. Okay. These stories shape the reality, for the mind does not distinguish a tale from real life less. They are but the same. Okay, I'll be right back. I need to put something in my mouth and then I can be back. All right, guys, I'm back. Okay, so we were reading books. uh, those story really shape for the mind does not distinguish. Okay, out of the tales, you see the one you remember the most. The one about the gnome and titan. Is it about the? Is it like the story of David and Goliath? First inhabited the shape of Jerusalem. Okay, this story always spoke to you, most because unlikely friendship between. Oh, it's not exactly. It's not at all like that. Friendship between the two, little and the large. In the old days when dragon ruled the sky, wow, and titans wandered earth, even there lived a gnome named Abacus, known far and wide as the half-wit. Whether by the fate of folly, he often found himself in the oddest places, and so it was he stumbled into the deep valley of Askan. The valley was home to Kayamor, the Mist Titan, a colossal being with fur as thick as ancient fortress and limbs that clutched the very mountain. His upper body was hidden in, or perhaps made of, the swirling mist that filled the valley. But on this day, the valley was not serene refuge it had once been. The air was thick with ash, the rivers ran black, and the trees stood as the charred husk. Esuth, the ancient red dragon, had set the fortress aflame, hoping to drive Kayamor from his domain and calm the fertile valley himself. Oh, it's a red dragon. In D&D universe, the red dragons are the most powerful beings, I think, as it fall for the abacus half it and mist titans. The rumors say this spirit still haunts Everlit burnt coast to this day. Okay, was furious. This is the form of trembling with rage as he searched. To think that the coast was filled with this beast of jaw at one point. They reigned harshly and wildly, but it's not hard to see why some preferred their chaotic dominance to tyranny and dragons. Continue the verses. Thick lump chum, who dares bring fire to where none should come? Assistant, my scarred mist, speak small one, lest you be missed. Abacus looked up, squinting through the fog, and scratched his head. Fire. No, I have no fire to share, no flame to bring, nor ash to bear. Nor for in dark I see clear as day. 'Tis those who can't that need the flame, they say. Thick luck charm, what nonsense from the tongue does come. Who is that needs who is that needs this blaze that blackens my mist and dims my days? Wow. Well, question thee, who needs a flame to light their path and stoke their claim? Perhaps is it the king whose fires to your valley bring. Thick lump charm, the dragon's days are surely done. Guide me, gnome, to where he lies. Together we shall dim his skies. A wonderful little tale, but about a little and large. Story goes on the wax about the friendship spark between this eldritch titan and the silly little gnome as they sought out Isuth on his throne. The ancient red dragon then falls to the titan's might after Epicus accidentally guides him to the correct location. One of these classic stories every child in Ascar is told growing up. It is important to remember that this is an oral tale passed down over generation. It is simply the shape in which it was written down. Who knows how exactly it functioned in its original state? Should it looking upon the once more folk tales. Okay, we got something out of it. And then let's read this book as well. Okay, let's read this. They are fine handwritten page letters scattered across the page. Success, you read those symbols, but they are old draconic Demnorian. D verbis draconum ars occulta. So it's Latin. These words should translate something akin to occult dragon speech. The author name appears to be Caleb de Minori, one of the most magocratic families in Old Dominion, known for the reality warping artifact and influence word on the Drake Slayer King. Do da, Dalin Dun Dim? Dog Dalin Dim? Doug Dalin Dim? that name sounds fun. Doug Dalin Dim, the first human emperor of the coast. Wow, known as the Drake Slayer King due to his slaying of several dragons and liberating their human slaves. Some call him the Drake Doom Dealer. Doug Dalin Dim, most do not. Drake Doom Dealer, Doug Dalin Dim. Drake Doom Dealer, Doug Dalin Dim. That sounds nice to say. The layer of a leech. Okay. He is the tongue of dragon monster of old demon. Okay. Would I translate this? No. Not without many weeks of study. You are not trained to draconic in a travels. You skip those classes. Why learn languages when you can just use magic? Yeah, if I was there, I would have done the same. Right, I need to get my hands on comprehended languages. You do. It's highly annoying that you seem to have lost your memorization. Okay. So I don't know the language over there. Behold, what is that? -3 intelligence. No, 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 no. What's this? Okay. Anything else? Okay. Oh, there's another book here. Okay. So this is the guy. Oh, this is my pocket watch, right? Where can I keep it? Yes. Intelligence. I can't keep it here. I can keep it here, right? But I don't want to. Okay. Let's put this in. I don't think. If I finish my items and anything, and then I will think about it. Okay. Before I talk to this guy who looks like the most important guy over here, is there anything you can do here? No. This guy is here. What is this? An unlocked chest full of strange rocks. Trifle. Shard of jaw. What does that do? Oh, bright rock. It fits your hand nicely. These can be found all over now. Also, so there are shards of Jot's pillar. To untrained hands, they have no inherent value, but you might use them to alter fate inside. Spend in dialogue to unlock dice checks. Ooh, ooh, ooh. That's very interesting. Who's this? Oh, chief security. My God, I can't read. I can't read any of it. Dexterity behold. Okay. No, 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 no. Can we engage with him? Called feed the called follows your every move with cold, unflinching yellow eyes. Masters say you behave. You don't tell me what to do. You're adorable. Uh, I did just now. Fair enough. You're adorable. Kobold gaze at you. Complete utter inhalation aura, the aura of a conqueror. Clear your soul shudders. A battle of will. Do not give in. Glare back. Your eyes meet each other, still very vigilant. Keep glaring. The kobold does not move. Glare. Yet you are starting staring at each other. Glare. Eyes meet eyes. Glare, glare. You're looking at Kova's yellow eyes. Stare in a fierce way. Looking hard. Lean in close to the kobold's stern face. You should probably stop this. The kobold meets your gaze and keeps meeting it. Keep staring. Looking at the kobold. Keep staring. 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 Damn, nothing happens, man. I thought like he will give in after some time. Nothing happens. I don't fair. Continue. The kobold looks at you with a cold expression, determined, confident. He is not glaring at you. That is just a default expression. I have some questions for you. Short question, go. Incident? Tea shop blow? Boom. Big boom? Big boom. When it happened, I was on a water lane on mission. Mission? Not mission, I meant an errand. What were you doing on water lane? Milk? Doing milk? Delivery. You deliver milk? Yes, side hustle. Kobolds don't even drink milk. I want to know more. I I want to know a lot less. The milk situation is intense. Where does the milk come from? Cows? And where do you get the cow's milk? Market? Who buys the milk? Humans, waterland humans. They pay for fresh milk before dawn. His expression, cloud-blooded kobold, is hard to read, but his body language does not exactly scream honesty. It pays. Do kobolds produce milk? No. They are draconic in nature. They lay eggs. Do you like milk? No. I also don't like milk. You smirk, a confident laugh escaping your lips. You then turn towards the ceiling, smiling. I also don't like milk. Your comment has made a dent upon the world. This is why you should all follow you. You're a worthy leader. Win them over with lies and deceit. Control them to flattery and love. Cooper stares at you with awe in his yellow, expressionless eyes. No one cares. Can I have some milk? No. Okay. I don't have anything else to ask about milk. Okay. Milk carriers. Continue. Thank you. You probably should look deeply into this. There's probably no money to be made in milk, right? Who are you? I'm Ost. I'm security chief in Leech House. Kobold appears proud. There is no humility in his voice. So he's like a Vulcan, right? He has no expression. He doesn't have any emotions. He's just doing his job, and I am pesking around with him. Strong little one, nearly immovable. You are a kobold? No, not question. Next. Try to save the question. Fuck. Failure. You bite your tongue. Oh my god, I lose HP for doing that? Really? Test of real oh, actually bite my tongue. Oh no. I save the situation. Say something, anything. Oh god, it happened again. Savor the taste. You can't speak in this condition. Don't even try. Bro, everybody loves their own blood. It's just salty. Split the blood to your helmet. What are you? Point at it and say, that's what you get. Cleric? What is... Come on. He is baffled. Your actions have truly made him mark upon his dark soul. You somehow managed to make a stoic cobalt speechless. Congratulations. Your inexpressible bloody smile is sure to cause havoc. You wipe the remaining blood off. There is a limited supply of that, just so you know. Yeah, I know that. How did you get the gig? Not gig. What is it then? I am a devoted servant for master. You're angering the goblin. Okay, so you're a slave, not slave, and your master is Master Visken, and he owns you, not own, serve. So you're being paid? Yes, paid well. The pressure of keeping that meager food and shelter you can scrape together with your salary is not different from serfdom. Mourn this pitiful creature, mourn. It gives you a expression that could be described as a frown. That is, if it looked in any way different from the regular expression. You wouldn't actually shoot me, would you? No promise. It's hard to take you seriously when you're so cute. What? That's what crossbow is for. I think he's threatening you, but it's hard to pick up over how adorable he is. Can I borrow your crossbow? Human is kidding, not funny. For whatever reason, he must have been ordered not to hurt you. Don't push it. The kobold snorts. Go away. Try to convince the kobold. Uh-oh. Doesn't does do how do we do this? Appeal to his bitter nature? I don't fucking know. Bitter nature? Yeah, like butter him up. Be cool and shit. Okay. You baffled him with your madness. You a fellow non-milk drinker. So I have DC 9. And I got 9. Oh, you know exactly what to do, what to say. The only thing that could possibly convince this kobold that you should be get the crossbow. And that is, of course, Whis can ask me to get your crossbow. Master did? The kobold glances over to his master. Yeah, he said I needed it for more than you. What? Why? The kobold seems to believe you somehow. He said you are so strong that you don't need it anymore. The kobold squints. He leans back and smirks, then nods. Here we go. Bro, I got a crossbow. Relentlessly, slowly hands over this crossbow. Master, always right. The fact that he handed it over without even asking the pale man first, love it. With with the crossbow safely in your grasp, the kobold scoffs. Weak human. Of course you need a crossbow. Thanks. Leave. Bro, I just master looted him. I just said that, bro. I need the crossbow more than you. And he just gave it to me. Lol. This has been fun. Let's save it over here. Create a new save file. Save. Okay. Now let's talk to this guy. Damn. What is this language? Okay. Oh. Oh, I see. A pale man handles the corpses in the basement. A typical self-employed city contractor. You remember hearing about this man? He used to be a dentist and a surgeon. Okay. So, okay. When I do this, I have to roll. And if I roll, then I can see. Ooh, perfect 20. Natural 20, man. Natural 20. He's a lawful evil. His one is quite hostile. Stay on your feet. His expressionless eyes seems to keep a watch all times. He's obviously determining where to strike you to die as quickly as possible. How humane. Usually kobolds are only dangerous in large numbers. This is one appears extremely deadly on his own. Beware. There is something deeper in connection to his master. Kobold holds the pale man as the highest possible value, literally his personal god. Lawful evil, and I don't know about his anything else. I can't do this anymore. I can't re-roll. What's this? Milcurious. There are many ways. Okay, get rich or die trying. Okay, I see. I can't trifle with him. Let's engage. The pale man sits hunched over a stack of forms, busy at work. His pencil slowly filing a line after of a serpentine drake. Okay. A great perch. These are official documents of the city. Up and about are we? Wonderful. I am Wizkid, local entrepreneur and proprietor of this leech house. It appears you don't really belong here, but if there is anything I can do, cleric, just let me know. Smiles at you. I say something else, and his voice is familiar to you. Bow before his creature. He smiled because you stir a deep feeling of unease, as it is almost there but not quite. Dimly lit and damp, a musky stench lingering in the air. You see books and flasks and stone altars around the circular chamber. There are several corpses present. The stone tables were once modular altars used in some advanced rituals. This entire basement was once a temple. Did you save my life? He puts his pen down. Damn. It's about to get serious, guys. He put his pen down. Your life is own. You owe me nothing. However, I'm afraid to say that you have been through quite a turmoil, cleric. Tell me everything. Of course, it must be confusing. Tell you the truth, some fishermen brought you here last night. They caught you in their net, took you for a corpse. Not that I blame them, you weren't exactly in prime condition. You always in your prime condition. Fair. You quite literally live in this filthy uniform. No wonder they thought you were dead. Yeah, right. Wait, how did you end up in the river? How did I know? I'm afraid I don't have much to tell. Perhaps you fell off one of the bridges of Too Tall Sad. There are 7 bridges over the river Torna connecting Tall Sad to the rest of the city. Sounds like a start of great drinking story. I woke up in a leech house still. I don't have a lot of those, so that's good. Perhaps there's an esoteric. Perhaps you would know, cleric. Who were the fishermen? River guilders, I believe. They did not look like poachers, so many. So my guess would be that. Okay. So they were authorized fishermen. Where can I find these fishermen? Ponders you question. I did not ask that for names, sorry to say. But perhaps Water Lane, that's must just a guess. Good guess, a lot of boaters hang out there. Either that or the local tavern. I hope you find them. So, I am in fact alive. The pale man stops for a moment, looks up and down. Yes, I believe you are. DC 31. What the hell? I require assistance with some things. Of course, cleric, anything for the city. I don't know where to go. Your shaky voice makes you sound positively 41. 41. Dervish word meaning desperation, anguish. Okay. Flesh and bone. Okay. I don't mean to tell you what to do, cleric, but there is certain rumor that our local goblin chieftain is waiting for you. Lady Miska Sageleaf is her name. She is down the goblin garden. Of course, you heard of her. Lady Sageleaf is quite famous. She leads what the three goblin tribes exonerated oath after the conquest. Okay. Okay. History. Okay. We already read about this, right? Yep. The name is spoken in both reference and fear. Yeah, you don't want to fuck with that one. Okay. Dragon of Tulsad added. They call her Dragon of Tulsad. I will offer you some advice. Cleric is a powerful ally and terrible foe. Watch yourself or she will fuck you up. I would even go as far to call her de facto lawkeeper here on the island fortress. A, a silver of genuine tone slips out. He has great respect for this dragon. You find her at the southern tip of Tolsad. The pale man says the white scribe says and keeps scribing on a paper in front of you. You do not value your time. So, um, what do you know about spellcasting? Quite a bit. He seems very on the subject. If he knows more than you, then it could be useful to listen. Can you teach me, a slight smirk creeps onto his face. Sadly, don't have time for proper lecture at the moment. After the election, I could make time if you are interested. Great. Knowledge awaits. Beware his tutelage holds great evil. Until then, you're free to borrow my collection, he says, glancing at many books along the western wall. And of course, charm person, first level engineer. If the target of the wisdom check fails a wisdom check, you will have a favorite person for a little while. Of course, after that, they will surely hate you, but who cares about that? A copy of charm person, it will surely be useful to you. A truly diabolical polycal spell. The tower teaches it only to higher tier spellcaster usually despite its first level. Okay. So I don't have to care because I have high charisma, right? If you care about such things. When you explain the very basics of persisting. Oh, I mean, of course, embarrassing. He wonders if your head is still filled with water. As wizard, you memorize your spells before casting them. As an arcane cleric, you must memorize your spells during a prayer at the shrine. There was one downstairs by the apples. Where can I find more shrines? There are temples of Oath, of course. Just upstairs, past the pillar. You heard Tulsa's temple still acting as polling place for the district of the election day. There's also one on the Waterlane view, I believe, past the trade post. You will find more hidden around every corner. I can't promise you that. How do I get more spells? Two ways. You spend time learning them, drafting pages out of palace archives, or the great library in the tower, since you obviously would have to have some access to that. However, I don't believe you have time for either of these options, so I would suggest the other route. What's that? Spell calls. Oh yeah, I saw one downstairs. Yeah, piece of my collection. Oh, you are very much allowed to indulge, cleric. I am glad to assist the city in any way. He put them out for you on purpose. Why? The guy is trying to help you. He must be vested interest in your job then somehow. You don't mind his permission. don't need his permission. Okay. How Tolsad is filled with all kinds of strange caches. So you will probably encounter more by just looking around. Okay. If you get hands on scroll, then you must memorize it. Cantrips or spell, doesn't matter. I'm sure you will be talented enough to memorize them on spot. I am. Nods that to you goes back to his writing. That's all I need to memorize. Very well. If you want to practice, feel free to cast anything non-lethal on my servant Ost. Okay. Wow, that's evil. Sounds like good practice. Maybe I will. And I try cast. Stares at you. A glare. Waste of a spell slot, I'm afraid. You believe him. He does not wish to elaborate further. Ominous. Who the hell is this guy? You called me cleric. I did, yes. Because you are a cleric. Don't make an ass of yourself. Too late for that. I am the cleric. Good for you. Success. An example of sarcasm. Things mentioned before. Though I would love to ask, what type of cleric are you? Yes. If you are a clergyman, you might run a congregation or a local religion or a propriety. They are clerics of the bureaucratic variety. City officials speak for the religious state. Rules are meant to be broken. You're not a chief councilman. However, you must be an arcane cleric. I figured out as much when I saw your spell book, or do you call it a prayer book? Either way, you clearly plays jaw strings as much as you channel this divinity. There's a zombie in your basement. Oh, how quaint. Sure, why is it there? We closely connected with the city below. City below? Or city below the city, a phrase used to describe the incredible tunnels and ruins below Norway. Lot of monsters are stuffed down there, a lot of riches if you delve deep enough. Continue. However, if you have to take this up with the lady Sage Leave, I pay good crowns for HWPT. Halfway Bridge Drive, a commonly called the Halfway, is one of the three goblin drives. Okay. He's lying through his fancy thing. It kept moving apples down there. Oh, the apples? Fascinating behavior. You don't seem alarmed by it. A stray undead creature will cause no trouble there. He gives you a rare smile and turns to Kobold by the stairs. Isn't that right, Ost? Yes, master. So he was lying, right? No. Wait, no, I don't actually believe you. Hmm. What do you mean, Karik? The zombie is clearly working for you. That is illegal. You're doing something weird here. I don't like it one bit. I greatly apologize for putting you in this situation. It is a neglect that led to the undercreature entering the tower. I'm sure you go to tighten the security in the future. Ost. We will do the claims to the basement this evening. Get ready. The kobold gives a screeched yell. Yes, master. I will also make sure to report this to Boyd at the militia. He won't let you get a word in. Amazing. I'm trying to say you need to pay for your. Of course, I will sure to ask for inspection by the Pest Control Guild. Okay. Twisting the entire situation smart. If there is anything unbecoming about the business there, I shall be uncovered and unveiled. Thank you for your service, cleric. It is because the great men like you the city still stands. I'm sure the good word of your patriarch will surely show a promotion of some kind as well, especially with the great work you're doing on the tea shop. Damn, this is incredible auditory power. Oh my god, what? As the film member on, you tend to gather your thoughts and make. Come on, just open your mouth and say something, damn it. I agree, whatever compromise we end up with. Okay, who knows? Stop muttering, just say it. I'm trying at the top of your lungs. You search your echoes throughout the chamber. For the first time, you see a genuinely powerful expression appear on his face. He keeps staring at you for a few uncomfortable seconds. Basically, will, with all due respect, perhaps you should see a professional. His comment hits you with the heart and soul. Your legs are shaking. Got it. If only the every government were devoted as you. Cleric gives you a good look. When exploring the city, you may move faster by running. So, okay.
Hmm?
Man, I lost so much HP just talking to this guy. I was goblin. No. Okay. Come on, complete milk. Fine. Girl from a cow, you like it. Many do not. Contemplate your class. Identify is not easy. It's everything from faction to home life to street. Choose might be first step. Choose wisely. It was not an accident. You're not so clumsy. But the question is, here is not why you fail. The question is why do you leave? Finish your prayer. Prepare spells. I forgot about that. Cure wounds. Okay. So can I attack this? Let's save a bit before I do that. Create a new file, save. Okay. So inventory. I have this and engage. Attack the zone. During your turn, you're able to perform one dissection as well as cast one spell if I can't use it. The order is determined by the initiative roll. Okay, roll initiative. Oh my god, he got the first hand on me. Fight. You are slow there, damn zombie. There's slow zombie just stands there. You got all the time in the world. Okay. What? I rolled one? Fight. Get him stabilized himself while stumbling around. The zombie is hostile. His neck snaps around with a withered face. Yeah, you really pissed him off. Can tell since such a people since you're such a people's person. -2. Even though to the armor. His undead abomination must be apprehended before he causes damage to innocents. Does it include you? Continue. Okay. Successfully grab his arm, thick gloved hand wrapped around the frail wrist and stable. He's not getting away. This ends now. Okay. Sucker punch him. Wow. No, the face really gets no weight behind it. As it hits the zombie's high, it feels like hitting a damn wall. Your fist crack. You hit a bad angle on this protruding ribcage. Great job. The zombie appears unmoved as you stumble backwards. It's no longer hostile to you. Did you take pity? Did it take pity on you? You and your violent ways? Or it's probably ordered not to harm you unless threatened. Okay, can I just uh cure my wounds? Okay. Can I engage this guy again? Attack the zombie. Okay, roll initiative. Oh my god. Okay. -1. Knock him out. Yes. You now gotta loot him. Get the fancy tooth. Victory. Finally, guys. Wisdom tooth. Okay. Now I can consume, 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 consume. My health is full, right? Yep. And this is what I can put over here. Okay, what's in the almost empty box except for a stale treat and a pouch. Rifle. Okay, what's here? HW receiver marked with HWT. Okay, is that a show? Rifle. Okay. Very common magic item. Okay. So I can do this, right? Okay. Let's go down there. Damn, the music changed. Growing mushroom must be tasty. Okay. Taking step forward, you touch a thin cord. Oh damn. Contraption now in motion. Okay, I think I'm gonna. Oh, I missed. Oof. How did I do that? Okay, close one. Something tells you there's not a this is not the goblin design. So there will be more traps, right? I think I should not go there. Yes. Okay. Let's not go there. Really, this looks like a very bad idea. And is the zombie up? Nope. He's done for. He's done for. Okay. What's in here? The door inside this tunnel. Damn biscuit. I can't get through. Okay. Cart filled with sand. Engage. Inspect the cart. You notice a little marking in the back. It has HW. Lid has been tossed behind it. You see how the lid has been bludgeoned. So somebody has opened this crate. Feel the brim. It's just sand. Touch the sand. What is it? Is it growing? Underlying choices are more risky but might offer more reward. You dive in with your whole hand, fingers first. This one does not. Then you feel a tug, a grip, finally a pull. Wait. You manage to keep it from engulfing most of you, but it's process the sand grabs onto the front of your helmet. The face is now sinking. The sizzling groan fills your ear. Fight it. Okay, you are being sucked out of your skin. It's vampire sand? Are you pushing? You realized you could get out at this point, however, You have to leave the hen behind. Do you? I really need to keep the helmet on. Yes, you do. You have the distinct knowledge that the brain might spill out if you removed it. Metaphorically, of course. Yeah. The damn. Hey, you're being sucked. Okay. Okay. Stumble back. I am alive, possibly. It helps. I have done great service to my community by putting my head into the sand. I am not sure. Should I really go down there? Like, will they really kill me off if I fail? What is this music, man? Okay, I can take this. Mm-hmm. Ooh. What's here? Look at the pillar. The relic rises upward, endlessly upward, right? It's an odd thing. It was here before Oath. It will be here after you, remaining until the end. It looks a bit broken, cracked. Yes. The pillar is indestructible. It was under heavy siege during the most intense moment of Great War. Several pieces of the pillar float upon the air, around in the air, especially as it reaches upon the collide. What kind of power would people are damaging this? Gods. Can I make money of this thing? No way. You can't even take admission to see it. See, this is a trivial sight. How many of these people exist? 8. Okay. Technically 4, depending on which scholar you ask. There are debates too, are there, whether there are 8 pillars, one in each band, or simply 4 pillars that pierce the circular coast and stick out of either side. But our is the best one, right? At, they are all equally useless. They have been seen as a symbol by many, like legitimization thing. But the fact is, one has managed to make the use of them in any way. No one, despite their esoteric nature. So, so the pillars of joy are relegated to being visual landmarks seen from coast through clouds and mist of miles. So, what do I do with it? Move on? Nothing. This is a rock to you. Beast of beast born from a satellite means okay. Get closer. As you do, you feel the air itself tingle. Constitution. is speaking to you. Touch the pillar. Damn, the music upon the cold surface. The body shakes, standing over the ancient object. How many battles do you think it has seen? How many deaths? How many noble sacrifices given in one's god or king or people do you not follow? And that frightens you. Perhaps one day you will join the sacred sensation. Perhaps. Okay, try feeling it. As a oh my. Closing your eyes, you could focus mind plus card. It's repelled it. Opening your eyes, hand has longer pressed against the water surface. You instead holding it against your heart, shaking. Just yes. Try again later. Okay, can we re-roll it? Okay. Yes. Damn. Can we re-roll again? Yes. Okay. Okay, we don't have enough of that to re-roll. What is this? Oh, shard. Nice. Take it. There's a door here. The legendary horrifying out. They are all over the proper dungeon. Dungeon? Have you looked around? Legendary? Truly. Horrifying? Yeah. Figurative sense, logically maybe. Should be the one and only. One way door. Okay. So I will need to find other side, open it. Logic. That's the logic here, yes. Okay, one way door. Auto saving for some reason. And there's a fucking mouse. Not really running for you. Rifle. White rat! I can't take you guys. You give -1 charisma. I can't take chance. What's in here? There is success. The wall here. This is a door. Oh, engage. One section feels different, slightly warmer, and distant from the press the tile. Push softly. The wall shadows the slats. Okay. We found a secret within a secret. Revealing back beyond. Cold air rushes out. Smell on old stone and dust. And something else. Death. Okay. So there will be. Why do I feel there will be a trap here? I don't trust this. -1 constitution. Black rat. What does it do? No, I will not use the black rat. Come on. There is a way up there. There is something here. What's this? Thousands of dead. Engage. Pile, literal pile of skulls. Thousands, each life taken by the war suffering of time itself. Eternal cycle. You will join them soon. This is insane. So many bodies. You know well about this. This is a first type of containment crypts. First, oh, this is Earth's first crypt, built for himself by himself. The bones belong to the curse victims, those claimed by the cursed land horrors. Damn. Destined to rise upon the dead whose says expectation as a temporary 12 pounds of behind. Entire ships were loaded with many, many bodies brought ashore to Norwich when they put into the scripts. Unmarked grave, yes, but consecrated all the same. Attempt of total redemption. They should have left in the. It was. And you can see it was a success. The bones do not move. They're not held in a crazy vitriol of negative necromantic energy. They are at rest even in this horrid state. Watch them carefully. They, so these are all people who died in Cursed. Yes, greatest tragedy of your people, and this is how they ended up simply due to the issue of numbers. There are too many bodies to give proper burial rites to each of them, even after burning the flesh. Once the ocean or river burials are even more problematic due to the horror issue, this is was the best option. Bow and head to the dead. Damn, so many people died, eh? Okay, what else is here? Ooh, ooh, ooh. Horrid noise in the dark. Can I change my inventory right now? Yeah. Oof. Would hugging it help in any way? Ooh, but I failed. Oh, I'm dead. Okay. Damn. Damn. I'm dead. Yes. Ah, that was a bad way to die. Okay, let's see, try this. Okay, this is not the way you should play this type of games, but I really want to know what is gonna happen. Touch the whole pillar. Continue, 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 continue. Yeah, yes. Why? Continue, 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 continue. Uh, wow, wow. Just amazing. Finally, a natural 20. Oh, esoteric pillar. You gloved hand presses against the surface. You find the will to listen, to be the burden of the solemn voice. Close your eyes and pray, silently mumbling the same words as always. You are God to your people. And it fades, your voices grow, not in size but in number. Some of them join in your prayer, some diminish it, some hate it. Before you, a dark landscape stretches across in bodies of the demand and waiting their souls on display for judgment and callous sorting. Among them, you see your one face turn to look at you. At first, you believe it is him. Then you understand as the man who appears to be both younger and older gives you a kind of look of regret of a father would have on seeing return of a lost child. He turns to face the stairs. He watches him go again, again, again. Your heart is racing, blood pumping. Get a grip. The vision has faded. Whatever you saw, it quickly disappears deep into your skull. The pillars do not whisper here. It screams. Go down, go further down. You understand plainly there is more to this pillar you need to investigate in time and further below. Okay, so what is this? Dragon of Dolls, sad. Election week. Esoteric, the rhythm of Jerusalem. Damn. So, yeah, I saw that wall. I won't go there anymore. Oh, great. Um, I don't think I should be going down here right now because I don't have I don't have anything. I don't have any stats. I think this is a place where you should not come until you have gone. It's a long way down. Other ways are all blocked. So the best option is to go back. Okay. We'll close this, and we can't do as that at all. And let's go up. Only few pages of the soggy branch and papyrus pages are readable. Appear to contain sometimes undecipherable symbols. Current writing, one of the most basic kind. Oh wait, oh no. Some has attempted to write this and best to the ability. No, 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 but Phoenix fully updated. This is the prayer book. So many hours wasted. You would have to rebind the whole thing. It is ruined. It will cost a fortune. Try take the ruined book. Okay. So this is gives minus intelligence. But I think if I do, oh my god. I think smell of salt and so we are finally out of out in the open. All right guys, this will be all for me. This was how long was this? Oh, almost a 3-hour stream. All right, I will be back tomorrow and we will stream more of Esoteric Ebb. I really like this, and we will find out more what is happening in this story. So we are in here, and this is the map. Okay, a lot to discover. Okay. Alright guys, see you tomorrow, and until next time, have a great day. Bye bye.